Christian rap artist Bizzle will be in Fresno this weekend, April 9th, to rock the house right here at the historic Wilson Theater, which you see right behind me. And today we have Bizzle joining us on Frankie and Ro. Hi, sir. How are you?
Good. I'm blessed.
Bizzle, with your music, you express your faith a lot throughout your songs. Talk to us about what made you change your life and take this route of a more positive outlook.
It was, a collection of things. I can tell you the last straw was me, just kind of, God had to break me down and to the point where I had no other choice. Like there was nothing else reasonable I could do but let him try with my life because I wasn't making the best decisions. The fact that I didn't have money caused me to break all my morals, walk out on everything I ever learned growing up to go out there and get it. And I just, I had to bump my head a few times, and eventually I just, submitted to God, and I realized I was a horrible God over my own life. So I wanted to just, walk in his way on whatever that meant. And I've just been doing that ever since.
For music fans, what makes your music unique and different from the rest that are out there?
What makes my music so unique? I don't know. It almost puts me in a position to feel like I'm bragging or something. I don't know. I just try to be transparent. I call it truth music. I really want it to be relatable to the audience, so I try not to be too high-minded or speak in a language that they won't understand. I try to give them, for me, when I was younger and I was reading the Bible, I didn't really understand everything like that. I never really understood even sometimes people, they get lost in trying to show how smart they are when they're trying to explain to you these biblical principles. So they use all these big words and risk you not understanding it.
Now, for someone who may be watching right now, there are a lot of people who are on the verge of giving up on themselves. What encouraging words would you have to offer to someone who may be on this verge?
Really, and it sounds almost cliche and too simple to be true, but these words were given to me. Someone actually prophesied it to me, and I was looking for something super big and deep. And what they told me three different times was trust God. Just trust God. And that right there, sometimes giving up on yourself to a degree may not be such a bad thing. Maybe that confidence that we have before we come to God, that no, I got it, I can do it, and that pride is what makes you, something. You break your life in pieces and you like, no, I got it, I can fix it. And then you break it in more pieces and then you're like, no, but I got it, I can fix it. Sometimes it does take that for you to be like, you know what, Lord, can you take these pieces and put them back together for me?
Now, here we are in April of 2016, which is already flying by us. What do you have coming up for the remainder of the year?
Yeah, well, right now we're focusing on my artist Sevin's album, which drops this Friday. So it's called Purple Heart. It releases this Friday. So definitely want to encourage people to support that. Next after that, we're going to have, we'll be dropping Sail the Corner's album. And then I'll be somewhere towards the end of the year releasing another solo project. But for right now, it's just about them.
Now, the Truth Tour is set to hit Fresno April 9th, which is this weekend in Fresno at the historic Wilson Theater. I heard you guys are going to have it cracking. So talk to us about this tour and what people can expect when they come out.
Oh, man, this is going to be awesome. The whole tour has been so awesome, even from like a ministry aspect, because you're going to go, you're going to jump around, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have your fun. All of us are kind of rough around the edges, so it might feel a little comfortable to you, especially whether you're from the streets or wherever. But we're also gonna worship God, man, in a way that a lot of people, especially the unchurched, probably haven't experienced before. So it'll be definitely something that you want to be a part of.
Bizzle, we want to thank you so much for stopping by Frankie and Ro. Anytime you want to come back, please feel free to do so.
Likewise, I want to thank you just, for having me, for the opportunity to sit there and chop it up with y'all.